When we think of accessibility, we think of designing wheelchair ramps, or braille, or hearing aids. However, there's so much more to it. Design is something that surrounds us on a daily basis. It's everywhere we go. Design determines how we experience, interact, and contribute to our world. But are we going about it the wrong way? We approach accessibility as if we are supposed to accommodate those with disabilities. We're meant to have a heart, and we're meant to help them out. However, maybe there's a different way of looking at it. Maybe if we were to change our perspective, we would actually realize that designing with accommodation in mind should be a standard, should just be the norm.
I was asked to work on the UN Convention that protects people with disabilities. As the leader of the NGO there, I spent most of my energy trying to convince people about the capabilities of people with disabilities. But somewhere along the way, and after many career transitions that my parents weren't so happy about, I stumbled upon a solution that I believe may be an even more powerful tool to solve some of the world's greatest problems, disability or not. And that tool is called design thinking. Design thinking is a process for innovation and problem solving. There are 5 steps. The first is defining the problem and understanding its constraints. The second is observing people in real-life situations and empathizing with them. Third, throwing out hundreds of ideas. The more the better, the wilder the better. Fourth, prototyping, gathering whatever you can find to mimic your solution, to test it, and to refine it. And finally, implementation, ensuring that the solution you came up with is sustainable.
OXO was founded by a husband who noticed that his wife, who suffered from mild arthritis in her hands, struggled to grip ordinary kitchen tools when cooking in the kitchen. He created utensils that were comfortable cooking tools and that would benefit their users. Today, OXO is an extremely successful company.
We've got you covered. It features an open blade design, a non-slip grip for comfort, and a food holder to protect hands when in use that doubles as a cover for safe storage.
With 97 headquarters worldwide. Let's look at texting. Everybody loves texting. But it was first created for blind people. And now look at it today. So here are 2 examples of what happens when we design with accessibility in mind, and how those designs can not only accommodate the needs of the disabled, but also create amazing solutions that benefit us all.
I'm doing a video on my technology, as you can see.
This is Molly. She's a popular YouTuber, and you wouldn't know, but she's actually blind.
So I thought it was about time that I just sit down and quickly give you an overview of how myself and lots of other blind people are able to use technology just like anybody else.
In this video, she's talking to her millions of subscribers about how she uses technology on a daily basis, how she edits her videos, how she makes phone calls, how she replies to text messages, and how she answers emails just like everybody else.
So basically, this is like my homepage. I have all my apps, and I just...
This is what Molly can do with technology that was made to accommodate her. Imagine what Molly could do if that accommodation was kept in mind from the first stage of the design process. When designing with disability in mind, we often create solutions that are far better than the ones that we had originally when we simply designed for the norm. American journalist and author Warren Berger encourages us to think of design differently. He says that design thinking teaches us to look at things sideways, to reframe, to refine, to experiment, but most importantly, to ask questions. So I hope that this video will encourage you to ask questions about the way we approach design, the way we approach accessibility, and the way that we can combine these two to create a bigger, better, brighter, and more inclusive future for our world.